Hey guys, thanks for watching. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe here to Fino Boxing and follow us at all our social media platforms at Fino Boxing, and my personal one is at Adriana_sports. Enjoy.
Let's see.
Wait, no, Goodfellas. Wait, let's see Goodfellas.
When do you start fighting? And we don't know. We don't know when anything's gonna happen right
I wanted to be a gangster, but a white guy comes up and eat fries.
now. Do you guys understand? There's a lot of noise going on here, and there's a live literally
Dad
going
wants to
on.
watch cornball movies.
Dad, are you watching Dark Knight?
Nobody wants to watch Dark Knight.
You know how many times he loves Dark Knight. He loves Dark Knight.
You're being selfish.
Nobody wants to watch Dark Knight right now.
No. It's only 2 against 5, so you're out. We all vote no Dark Knight.
You know, on this topic right here, you need to really
3 against 3. So
outweigh the
doesn't
balances
vote. It
on
has
what
to be
is
yes
good
all
and what
way.
is
So
not,
go
the
back.
pros and the cons, you know, but it's never to get good to be in one, you know, it's never.
No.
I don't want to be in Dark Knight, Dad. It's never good to be in one. You want to be with
Three
people that
against
are
three.
positive and that is going to be a good asset to your life.
Already did.
So that's my advice.
Wow, Kayla put her makeup on pretty today.
Spoiler alert.
6 packs or 8 packs?
Oh, Sasha put it on?
I'm going to be honest with you. We don't want to do. I don't know why 8 packs just like seem like it's doing too much. Like, why are you going to have an 8 pack?
What's an 8-pack?
Like 8 pack, like your 6 pack, 8 pack.
Oh.
8 pack's doing too much.
I do want to watch this.
Way too much. So we're gonna go with 6 pack.
I do want to watch this.
Let's see another one.
Oh, this is the Joker?
Yeah, I want to see this. I want to see this.
You like it, babe?
This is the
Oh, wait,
original.
this is the Joker with what's his
Yeah, this is the original.
I've never seen it.
Now this right here, tips on boxing. It's a very what do you call? It's very complicated. Tips on boxing is something where I would have to explain in real detail that I don't have time for right now. Everybody's watching a movie. I don't want to be that loud, but I know that boxing is very complicated. It's very real, and it's very serious. So
art.
It's an art. If you want to do it, you better put your whole heart into it, because you could really get hurt in boxing. It's not a game. Like, to me, it took me so long to get to the point where I'm at now. Like, you would have to go in. Do I have Snapchat? I don't use it at all, so therefore I wouldn't consider I have Snapchat.
But you have
That would be
TikTok.
badass.
I do have
would get my
TikTok.
gun and I would shoot him up.
But that's not the question. They said, do I have Snapchat?
But tell everybody to go to TikTok.
My mom wants me to shout out my TikTok. Shout out my TikTok at King Ryan Garcia. I'm trying to get it changed to King Ryan G, but having problems with that. Anyways, it's all good. TikTok is dope. They took down one of my videos. Me and Riley. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. They said it messed up the guidelines, because Riley. I don't know.
I think because she was in her diaper.
She was in her diaper, and I think. Yeah, they were hating. That video was cute. It was me and Riley. It was cute. I put it on my story though. Let's see what else. Oh, so this is gonna be funny. Yeah. Oh, I didn't pick this one because you flattered me. I was kidding. Oh, why did I pick this one? I'm just kidding. Nah, for real though, I'm just playing around. Like, I don't even know what to say on this one. I just put it out there because to flex on some people real quick. It's a flex. This is just a flex. This says I am not even answering this. It's just a flex. That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
Aww.
See, that's where he messed up. See, I wouldn't.
Boxer that I looked up to. This is a great question. You know, I've looked up to Manny Pacquiao, Muhammad Ali. Those are I would say those are the 2 ones that I mainly.
And Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee, yeah, Bruce Lee he wasn't a boxer, but he was a philosopher in the
Artist.
An artist history of fighting. If I put it in correct terms, you know what I mean, Mom?
He knew how to use gravity.
He did. He knew how to pull full energy into a punch, Mom. You're right. So, like, I would say Muhammad Ali and Manny Pacquiao is a boxer in a way. Not in a way, but yeah. Should we do what brought you to boxing? What brought you to do boxing?
What, boxing?
What brought you to do boxing?
What brought you to do boxing?
Yeah. I'll do it. What brought me to do boxing? So I was about 8 to maybe 7 years old. 7 years old, and I was 6 years old.
I told him, you're gonna box and that's it.
No, she didn't. No, that didn't happen. But so here's what the real story is. So I was about 7 years old.
I got a whip, and I went.
My mom's joking right now, but I was about 7 years old and 6 years old, and we were playing baseball, and I didn't like the team aspect of the sport. I kind of hated it. I really despised being a team. You know what? I'm gonna go to somewhere it's a little bit more quiet for you guys to hear.
Oh, brother.
If you want to join, you can come in. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just be right here. I'm not going nowhere. Hi, my baba. Somebody get Riley. So, Mama, don't cry, baba. Don't cry, baby. My little baba is crying right now. I'm gonna continue this right here. Okay, so here's the thing. So I started boxing when I was 7 years old, right? And I was 6 years old, and I was playing baseball. Didn't like the team aspect, and I'm not gonna lie, probably one of the best baseball players in the world at that moment. You know, as a 6 years old, a phenom. I would call myself a phenom. You know what I mean? I was a phenom as a kid. They called me Little Babe Ruth. No, they didn't. They didn't call me Little Babe Ruth, but I was freaking good. And I told my uncle, well, do you know any my Uncle Sergio? Shout out my Uncle Sergio. I told him, I was like, is there any sports I could do? Individual, one-on-one, I don't want to rely on anybody. And he was like, well, there's boxing. And right then and there, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do boxing. You know what? I went into the gym. I hit a jab, in the garage, because that's where I started, in the garage. And he had the mitt, and bang. Once I heard the sound of my snap, bang, bang. I was like, all right, there it is. That's what I want to do. And ever then, I fell in love with the sport. Okay, let's see what else. How do I keep myself busy during this quarantine? Now, this is a great question. Great question, because I don't even know what I do. I've been doing TikTok. I thought to myself I would never do TikToks in my life. I was like, that's corny. Every time I look on TikTok, somebody's doing a weird face and going like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, that ain't me, bro. If that's what's popping on TikTok, I'm not doing it. But long behold, I try to put my own spin on it. I try to keep it fun and like fresh and not cringy in a way. But I still end up being cringy on TikTok, which is crazy. And then they took down the video. So I'm pretty much, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing anything. I'm doing anything. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. Like, I'm like deleting shit on TikTok because it's cringy as hell. And I didn't want to be cringy, but I end up still being cringy. TikTok is made to be cringy. Like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? Oh shit, I didn't mean to press that. Alright, another question. Wow. This is a very interesting question. This is like a question I have a problem, like, I think too far ahead. Cause like I try to I could do this, I feel like I can do anything. You know what I mean? I feel like I can do anything. Like I have no limit, and it's just not true, My mom doesn't like me cursing. Yes, you're right. Shout out. I see you, shit. But where's my life going? Where do I see myself in 10 years? It's good. I see myself at the top of the sport. I see myself the best. I see nobody beating me. Literally nobody. Not a single stroke. and I see myself after my sport of boxing. I see myself becoming one of the greatest movie writers and directors in the world. You know, that's what I see. Riley is crying up a storm right now, but yeah, I do see myself as just the best in everything I want to do, and that's what I see myself. You know, shout out you guys though. I hope you guys do whatever you guys gotta do. This is a great question. Great question, my G. Man, do I think Gervonta Davis is scared? I ain't gonna lie. He ain't scared. But he is gonna be scared, you know what I mean? So, like, I want him now. Feel me? I want him now. I want Linares. But I feel like if I beat him, he'll get scared. You see what I mean? Oh no, right? Are you trying to get on your...
Riley, yeah, put her in there.
Wait, hold up. I'm gonna take a break. I'm on duty right now.
Wait, get her.
Daddy duties. Hold up, daddy duties. I had daddy duties right now. She wanted to be in the this.
Say hi, Riley.
The walker.
Say hi. Go like this. Wave at. Go like this.
What the heck, Riley?
Right.
Don't cry on live, my mamas. Don't cry on live.
The other one.
You look so beautiful, mama.
You know what? Put them over there.
You look so beautiful, mama. What you crying? What do you need? Do you need a bottle? Oh no. Don't worry. Just a little cough. I'm kidding. She's so beautiful. She went and already starting to run. She's out. She's hilarious. But yeah. So this is my quarantine moment right now. This is what quarantine is looking like for me. Shout out my TikTok. I don't know. Shout out my TikTok. You feel me? Alright. You guys really... This is probably going to be the first time, like, I'm really going to be, like, on social media this much. And, like, you guys are going to really get to know me, I guess. They're really going to get to know me. So, I'm happy for that. I don't know. Maybe it's going to backfire. Who knows? Who really knows during this time? But all I know is when I step into that ring, I'm coming ferocious. That's what I do know.
Mom.
I do know I'm going to do that.
Do you know
Everybody, can y'all get on TikTok and be like, why'd you take down Ryan Garcia's beautiful video with Riley? Can y'all do that?
Ryan, stop!
When you stub your toe, though? She stubbed her toe.
I stubbed it on the way.
Where? That's she said, "Badoink."
It's not even funny. Don't laugh at me.
Riley.
Ow.
Shout out your TikTok though. Just kidding. Kayla's TikTok goes ham. I be getting all the ideas from Kayla's TikToks. Like, she gives me inspiration, right? You have, because she knows what's hot and trendy. Is that weird to say? You know what's fresh? I don't know. I don't know nothing. Look at cute little Riley.
No, oh my god.
Hi, I'm your dad. But yeah.
Hi. Riley, say hi.
Give some pointers on boxing. Like I said, man, you better take it serious as you can. Boxing, you'll get knocked out if you don't take it serious. The moment you take your eyes off of something, it's gone. Especially when you go in there with a killer. Like, you gotta be careful. Some guys are slick, you know, they're on it. Me, I'm very on it. Like, it's a small window for a mistake. So, like, once I see it, bang, I'm gonna hit you. Because my dad says, if you see it, take it. So, yeah. I'm gonna do a couple more questions, and I'm off this, right? You know what? No, I didn't say I wouldn't shave. I said it's a challenge. I failed my own challenge, brother. I failed my own challenge. Ain't that some... You know what I mean? Like, I failed my own challenge. What the freak is going on? I failed my own challenge. That's fucked up. Excuse my language. I don't get. My mom has been on me lately not to cuss, and I don't want to cuss, but my whole life I've grown up cussing, and I've grown up around that. You know, my uncle cusses a lot. Everybody, you know. But I'm gonna try to stop. You know, try to be a better, you know, I guess, role model, you would say. Let's not lie, you know. Canelo, where's Canelo? Does he want to go live? Shout out my boy Canelo. We'll probably be going like this. Yeah. Oh, that's... Yeah, you're right. Yeah. That's what's good. We don't speak, obviously, you know, language a little bit barriers. I'm getting better at Spanish, by the way. Shout out to everybody that said I wouldn't. But hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien, tú? Sí. Yeah. Azul, rojo. Ven para acá, mija. Ven para acá, no, mija. Getting a little better, very better. Hold up. I got another phrase. Futuro campeón. What is it? I think it's Soy Ryan Futuro Campeón del Mundo. Something like that. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. My dad's like, cut it. Don't do it no more. You're almost ready to rap in Spanish. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate that, brother. My dad was like, literally like, that ain't it, bro. That ain't it. Yeah, that sucks. How many wins do you got? Does somebody want to tell him? Fine versus me. Okay, one more question, and I think I'm done here.
You want me to back warrants for search and seizure on 5 banks without telling me what we're after? We can give you the
What do you do before going in the ring? I'll be quite honest.
I want your trust.
What I do, because I'm a very, like, I grew up with anxiety. I still have anxiety, and you know, I struggle with that a lot. But when I feel God and you know what He does to me before stepping into that ring, I play worship music. Like, this is just the honest truth. I'm telling you the truth. Like, I put on worship music and I just focus. You know, I vision the fight. Think of every possibility, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna work. This might not work, but I'll have an answer for it. Like, and I just try to grasp it the best way I can. You can never predict a fight. You know what I mean? You could just kind of have a educated guess, but you can't predict a fight unless it's just so, like, you know, one-sided. But even then, sometimes you get shocked. But yeah, I listen to worship music, and I just zone in, and I try my best. I go in there and go with a calm mind, and God calms me down, and there it is.
Last company has grown by 8% annually like clockwork. His revenue stream must be off the books.
Love you guys. Peace. Have a good time in quarantine.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe here to Pheno Boxing and follow us at all our social media platforms at Pheno Boxing, and my personal one is at Adriana_sports. Enjoy.